So the new update for ACC just dropped. And you know what? It's really easy to be feeling overwhelmed by all the new changes that have come to the simulator. But what we want to know is, what's new and how does it drive? So let's find out. Now before we jump into our race today, let's quickly cover what's changed in update 1.9 of Assetto Corsa Competizione. The tyre physics model has been completely reworked. The new optimal range for your tyre pressures is 26.0 to 27.0. The car's suspension system has also been reworked. You'll find now that cars behave more predictably and realistically when making contact with curbs or bumpy surfaces on the track. Car electronics have also changed, especially the engine map system. You'll find now that not only does the engine map system affect the way that a car speeds up, but also the way that it slows down. The rolling resistance physics have also changed. You'll find that most cars are reaching higher top speeds when travelling in a straight line now. Now alongside this massive update, the developers Kunos have released a brand new DLC, the 2023 GT World Challenge Pack. This pack includes a brand new track, Valencia, and 3 new GT3 cars, the Porsche 992, which you can currently hear screaming in the background right now, the Ferrari 296, and the Lamborghini GT3 EVO 2, which we'll be racing with today. That's about it. So let's jump into our race. Okay, so now we've got 10 minutes in the brand new Lamborghini GT3 Huracan EVO 2. And I gotta say guys, just listen to that engine. My God, that is so good to hear. Alright, so we're up in the short formation lap here. We should get green real soon. And we're just going to see how the car feels. I'll do my best to show you how the suspension model works in ACC now in the new update. The main thing is obviously just get a feel for the cars. Well, almost a bit of contact there. Woo! Car feels really stable, but a little bit of a loose end in some spaces. But overall, just work our way up the inside here. Really stable car. We gained 1 position there. Whoop. You see, right there is a perfect example of how the new suspension physics function in ACC. The way that Porsche jumped around looks so good. That is what it should look like. And they've done such a good job replicating that now. Anyways, back on task. Focus on the race. And as many positions as we can here. Stuck behind this absolutely massive Nissan. Keep that speed up. Then back on throttle. This track is all about confidence on the throttle, as well as patience on it as well. But when it's time to get on the throttle, okay, we got past him there. When it's time to get on the throttle, you need to get straight on it, no hesitation. And then when it's time to get ready to go on the throttle, it's all about patience again. Coming around to the final hairpin here. And back on the main straight. Now we've got the brand new Ferrari. We'll see how this car goes in the straight. Being told it's quite fast. Got through the Porsche. He's slotted in there. And that's the good thing about the Lamborghini. You can go so late on the brakes. I mean, we just got him so easily there. And using as much track as possible. I found that driving on Valencia here, I feel like I'm spending more time on the actual curbs rather than the black tarmac itself. That's just the way that the car is meant to be driven around the track. Got to use as much space as possible, and if the track limits permit it, then well, so be it. Got a bit of understeer there. Now I found that as long as you trail brake well in the car, it'll turn for you. It'll turn really well, especially in the mid corners. A lot of speed in the mid corners. You look how much speed we're still keeping up on that hairpin right there. And using the full width of the track, get the car turned as much as we can, then as soon as it's time to go on the throttle, bang, power on. Don't hesitate. Bit of a loose end still though. And just we got to be careful for our speed here. Don't want to run up the back of this Lamborghini. This is the older Lamborghini in front of us. And here we go, back on the main straight. Old versus new, who comes out on top? Apparently the new Lamborghini actually has less top speed than the older one. But it seems to hold its own. Still side by side. I think I've got him though. No, he's still there. Down to third, just for a bit more rotation. Back on power as soon as we can. Watching out for the track limits. Track limits really punishing there. Very easy to go off. Carry as much speed as possible through that corner. That's it. Tap of the brakes. Get the car turned. Got the Lexus in front of us now. Oh, bit of oversteer. Oh, really big send from me. That could have easily been an incident. We're still side by side though. He's not giving in. Go for the wider line. Still on track. That's fine. That's all part of the limits. He's defended really well here. We've got the better exit, I think. Lexus quite sluggish in the corners. Get the car turned in. Back on the power. And moving up. Keep pushing. Not over yet. Get the car turned. We want to use as much of the green AstroTurf as you can on that final corner. Just so you can get all the power as soon as possible. Got so much, you can use all of that AstroTurf right there and you won't go out of limits. And the two cars in front having a bit of a battle. Oh, almost just narrowly avoiding contact there. He's all over the road, this bloke. A little bit of caution required here, I think. Bit of an unpredictable driver, this Audi. We'll catch him. He'll make a mistake and we'll capitalise on it. We're looking good so far. Looks like the BMW seems to be holding up this Audi in front of us. Just carrying all that speed mid-corner. Easy on the throttle. Might be able to get him on the inside, possibly here. Nah, I think he's too far ahead. Capitalise a good exit. That's it, good exit. Straight on the power. We might have him here now. V10 versus V10, who wins? Looks like we've got him. We're side by side, we've got the inside. He's keeping it though. Give that space. I think we might have him here. That's it, we got him. Only just. Now we've got the big bad BMW now. You need to carry as much speed as you can through that corner. And straight on the power. No hesitation. That's it. Always go for a late apex there. Oh, we might be able to get him here. Need to go for the outside. Well defended. Okay, stay on him. Really close racing here. Now he's suffering from that turbo lag. So this is our chance. We can still get him on the outside, I believe. Still there. I think we got him on the straight though. Can't beat that V10 engine. It just sounds so good. I know a lot of you guys who regularly tune into our live streams know that I primarily drive the BMW on ACC, and although it's a really stable car that gives great results, when it comes to the sound, the word vacuum cleaner comes to mind, unfortunately. So it's just so refreshing to be able to drive a car that sounds like a real race car for once. That blisteringly loud V10 engine. Bit late apex. And we might be able to catch up to the bloke in front. Really hug this curb now. And then back on throttle as soon as we can. Just power through. Nice wide angle. Bit loose on the back there. And you can see, look how the curves work now, see? It used to be either your car would make a few loud, angry sounds from the undercarriage, and then you would either make it, or your car would go flying and you'd end up crashing. But now, hitting curbs just looks and feels a lot more believable in the game. And it's really good, especially when we saw that Porsche bouncing around like that. That was honestly just perfect. That's exactly what it should look like. And I think Kunos have nailed it here. They've done such a great job. Whoop, bit of oversteer. They've cooked our tyres a bit. Tyre pressure's looking pretty good though. Now, quick word about the tyre pressures. We've got obviously the optimal range now being between 26 and 27. The thing is, you're no longer just going for that range and that's it. Going towards the lower end towards 26 will do one thing for the car, and then going towards 27 does another thing. Now, to explain that a little bit more in depth, staying towards the lower end of 26 will give your car a lot more grip, the most grip possible out of the tyres. However, it'll blister and wear the tyres quite quickly. It's optimal for, say, qualifying sessions and short races like this. So you actually have a reason for going towards the lower end. Now, going on the higher end is going to give you a bit higher precision and a bit more predictability when hitting curbs. So it's actually a good idea to tailor your selection of what you want your tyre pressures to be to suit the race. And that's it, finishing off in P2. Really fun race. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Valencia is such a blast to drive around. I'll see you shortly. So that pretty much covers everything that's new in the update and the DLC. And you know what? I think they've done a really good job with this. It feels like a breath of fresh air has come into the simulator, and it's really exciting. I can't wait to try out all these new cars some more. And I hope that you've gotten something useful out of this too. And as a thank you to all of you for your support, I'll be giving away 1 copy of the brand new DLC for ACC. All you need to do is leave a comment down below and tell me which car you're looking forward to testing out in the brand new DLC. So if you enjoyed today's video and you want to see more stuff like this, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down there. It'll notify you about when our new videos come out. That's all we've got time for though. My name's Alex, happy racing, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye now.